I would like to call the November 12th, 2025 meeting of the Old Town Planning Board to order, please. And note on item 2 that the minutes for the last meeting have been electronically archived and are available on the website.
Yes.
Item 3 is a public hearing to review and make recommendation to the City Council regarding the ordinance amendments for the keeping of chickens on private residential property in compliance with State of Maine Law HP 1096-LD 1655, case number 1568. Dave, we have revised this, as I understand it,
This
to
was
comply with state law.
Yeah, this was brought to us one time, and then we had to reconfigure advertising dates. So it came back to last month's meeting. At that time, the board discussed and recommended changes, which if you look at the one copy, that is the marked up copy, which reflects all the changes that were recommended. And then the other is a clean copy, and I guess open it for discussion and for people in the public. And
Okay. Does anybody on the board who discussed that have any comments about that or questions?
I think all the recommendations are accurately noted. So
Yes.
do we need to take any motion or anything that says that we agree to that copy? Or was that?
yeah, this
referred from
this is
last
the
month?
one that. No,
Okay.
I just included that so that you could refer to the clean
Okay.
Right,
copy.
so this is the clean copy here, yeah, that
Yes.
has the final
Just
language.
included that so you could look back.
And this is the same one that you emailed to us.
Yes.
Yes.
Plus the additional 2 pages.
So is it too soon for me to make a motion that we?
Well, I think we
Do
need,
we have to do that so that then we can have discussion on it? Or do we just have?
well, I was thinking that perhaps we'd have, open it to
Okay.
questions
Yep.
first,
Yep.
and if that's okay with everybody.
That's fine.
Yeah,
All right.
if the board has no questions, then you can open it up to the
Right.
public. And
Well, at this time, then, I'd like to open this to, for public questions and comments. Please identify yourself and your residence, and you can come up to the podium if you'd like, so that you're on the microphone. And are there any questions or comments regarding the chicken ordinance? Okay, just to be clear, and make sure we reiterate this, this only applies to R1 and R2 zones, right?
R1, R2, R4, and R5.
Okay.
Not the R3 or R3A.
R3 and R3A
That's
are,
the farming and agriculture and
Correct.
the ordinance as stands.
okay, otherwise the rural areas of, inside Old Town. Okay. So I take it that you all are here with your interest in this ordinance, is that correct, or?
2 attorneys, 2 counselors, and a city employee.
Okay, all right, so just to make.
Here all the time, so yeah.
I know, I just wanted to make sure before we proceeded. Okay, well, hearing no calls for questions or comments regarding the ordinance, we will then invite a motion to recommend to the City Council the adoption of the clean copy, which is this one here, not marked up,
Section 113.
Section 113, keeping of chickens in the aforementioned zones.
I'll make that a motion that we adopt that ordinance, or recommend to City Council the adoption of the ordinance amendment for the keeping of chickens on private residential property in compliance with Maine State of Maine HP 1096 LD 1655, case number 1568.
We have motion, do we have a second?
Second.
Travis has a second. Okay, any further discussion on this?
So all I was gonna ask is, on the back part here, it then talks about, this is the next page to the agenda. It gives me the different zones. Is that a different area that we have to also specify that? Or
No,
is
that
included
is,
in this?
nope, it's the keeping of chickens.
I'm just asking.
If you want to go through low-density residential
That's what
one,
I'm wondering.
seasonal, you can,
I
yes.
mean, we can, are we supposed to, come to agreement on the wording piece that we just made the motion on? And then come to the agreement that we forward the amendment for these adapt zones? I guess, unless I'm just asking because I know.
Well,
that-
I believe in the ordinance,
It does
in the
say-
body
it
of
says
the
the
ordinance
zones in it,
itself,
okay,
it discusses the zones that
Okay, I didn't remember that.
would be
it did.
affected by this.
So then, just by adopting section 113, that would address all of those affected zones. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right.
Okay, I guess I did not pick up on that, but that's mine.
So does that answer your?
Just to further this, you won't see the R2 zone in here.
Right.
Because in the zoning ordinance, the R2, under permitted uses, any use permitted in the R1, so that automatically
Okay.
carries forward
Yep.
to that one.
I was gonna ask about that. Thank you, Dave.
Under the seasonal residence, R4, which is Pushaw,
Right.
seasonal, year-round seasonal residents, they still have to follow all shoreland
Okay.
regulations.
Right.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so we have, do we have any other further comments or questions from the board? Okay, hearing, don't want
No, I
to,
was just double checking. I think that the way it is currently written is to be passed with those changes to the specific zones, the R1, the R4, and the R5. I don't currently have the specific zones listed in the ordinance itself. It just makes
You
mention.
don't? I thought we did.
I don't see them in there.
Okay.
That's why I was asking the question.
So, but what I can do is, if you want to make a recommendation to pass it with the addition of the listing of those ordinances, I will make those changes and that will be in the version that will go to the city council.
Okay, so do I need
Yes.
to amend my motion and say
Okay.
that? I'm just asking. I want to make sure we
You-
get everything
you-
correct.
you-
Why not?
Yeah.
yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion that we recommend to council the ordinance amendments for the keeping of chickens on private residential property in compliance with State of Maine HP 1096 LD 1655, case number 1568, with additional recommendation that the language be changed to include the zones as specified in one.
R1, R4, and R5.
Okay, R1, R4, and R5. And that should be enough to cover it? Okay.
A second.
And Travis seconds that again. All right, are we all set now? All in favor? And none opposed. The motion carries and the recommendation will be submitted to the council. Well, that was easy.
Says you. Yes. This is important
Yeah.
because the state in its infinite wisdom doesn't care about how much money we're spending on
Pest control.
Yeah,
pest control. And this is within the guidelines. It just
Well,
allows us,
it's entirely appropriate in a, in a densely populated zone, which is what this applies to. So, in the rural areas, the landowners have more room, and, the lot
and
sizes
as I
are
said at
larger.
the last meeting, if there are vermin that come in, there are other critters out there that take care of the vermin and it doesn't become a
Right. Yeah, in a more populated area, densely populated, that is difficult.
surrounded by water.
Yeah. So, all right, well, good, so we've done that, I think
I
we've,
think the language was tightened up so that Dave had some enforceable things to do, because the original did not allow that.
Yeah.
Now he's got some enforceable.
yeah. I have, even though I wasn't able to attend those earlier meetings, I did read all of those emails and the different versions, so I do understand it. Okay, well, good. Well, do we have any new business or
Nope.
any old business to discuss? Okay. I would like to, are you still going to be administering the planning board
The planning board,
going,
yes.
going forward in the next year?
Yes.
Well, as difficult as it was to remind you that I had classes that I taught on Tuesday evenings, okay, so I appreciate you making this evening class.
This was dictated by timing.
Oh, it was, okay. Well, in the spring semester, I will be teaching a class, okay, and that one will be on Wednesday nights.
Perfect. We'll do
So,
it.
so we'll be all set.
Yeah,
Okay, so,
second Tuesday.
yeah, okay, so that'll be good. I apologize for
No, I
not being able to
understand.
make the meetings,
Everybody has things they have to take care
but
of.
I had those classes that I had to take care of. All right, well, with that, motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
All in favor?
Second, okay.
There we go.
And I just need you folks